Interesting, is it, when you've been part of a family, then you decide to leave that family, go on international television, go into print and attack them. But then seemingly when the time is right, you'd like to reclaim what you rightly think is yours. As ever, who are we talking about? Hi, good morning, Neil Sean here in the very heart of London. Nice to have your company today. We're in Victoria Station. Victoria, named after Queen Victoria, of course, at the very age of the railway system, the Great Getaway. This particular station, if you know it, you would have desperately got away to the likes of Worthing, Brighton, Eastbourne. Everybody who had money wanted to go away, and the reason was because the royalty decided that the sea air was good for you. And of course we often did in those particular days what royalty did, but on a smaller scale. Well, they stayed in grand hotels. At times, if we were lucky, we may get a day trip. How times change, eh? Back as ever though to your breaking roll story of the day. This story is fascinating really, because once again when you think Harry and Meghan obviously like to think that they are owed certain things. Now, as we saw in a recent speech by King Charles, he was very gracious in basically setting out his plan for the new monarchy, the new era. The Elizabethan era is over and it's now in the era of King Charles III. He pointed out, didn't he, that of course he was looking forward to the brilliant work that the brand new Prince and Princess of Wales will undertake by connecting people and of course shaping the future for many. And it's interesting also, isn't it, that Catherine wants to define the role as her own rather than emulating someone else, which I think is a brave thing to do. But of course for many people the title of the Princess of Wales will still be strongly associated with the wonderful and late Princess Diana. But then of course we saw things change, particularly on the royal website. You will have noticed with all those brand new titles that were listed, right at the bottom of course were Miss Lily Diana and of course Master Archie Windsor. Well, according to a very good source, Meghan and Harry, now obviously it is their right, want to know when those titles are going to be elevated. Now, they are in their rights right now to call themselves Prince and Princess, that is royal protocol, but it has to really come from the King, the monarch. And so far that's not really been given the nod. Now, of course, lots of speculation are flying around as to why Charles didn't do this when he was saying that statement. Why refer to Harry and Meghan as they build their life overseas? Was that a pointed remark of basically you wanted out so you're staying out? Many thought so. But now they want to know exactly, well, where does it stand in the titles? Now, if you recall, of course, Meghan said titles meant nothing, particularly to her, and more importantly, didn't really matter to her either way. But then she kind of complained later on in the interview with Oprah Winfrey how he wasn't going to get a title. Conflicting and, well, strange as ever in the world of Meghan. But seemingly now, more than ever, both her and Harry realise the value of titles. And so all eyes remain on the royal website as to how, when and if King Charles will now, well, change those titles according to what Meghan and Harry seriously would like. As ever, when I know more, you'll know more. Neil Sean in the very heart of London.